Alright, let's dive in. Day 1 on the expert track of the One Funnel Away Challenge. Just finished going through the training, soaking up every last insight, and let me tell you, it's a wake-up call. Russell Brunson absolutely set the tone right from the start. If I had to sum it up in one word, it'd be focus. The man didn't hold back. He made it crystal clear that if you're looking to break through in your business, in your life, you've got to put on blinders. There are so many distractions out there. Social media pings, never-ending notifications, that endless to-do list that keeps growing like some mutant garden weed. Russell's telling us to dial in, see the path to success, and not just wander down it. Charge ahead with everything we've got. But he didn't stop there. The real fuel in today's lesson, at least for me, came when he introduced Myron Golden. Myron comes out swinging with a totally fresh perspective, the 4 levels of value. Let me just say this concept blew my mind. He's basically handing us a blueprint to understand how wealth is created and multiplied based on what kind of value you're delivering. And it's not just some shallow concept. No, this is about mastering your craft, mastering your mind, and mastering the way you contribute to the world. Myron emphasized that learning leads to mastery. It's like this: if you're not improving, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, well, you're stuck. And that stuck feeling? That's not why we're here. We're here to move, to evolve, and to level up. What really got to me was how Myron positioned learning as the key to stepping into higher levels of value. He's basically saying, look, your mind is a tool. The more you sharpen it, the better you're going to carve out your future. So, forget the idea that you can stand still. Either you're pushing forward, learning, mastering your craft, or you're drifting. And what's drifting? It's basically being tossed around by circumstances rather than commanding your own ship. After Myron's value-packed session, Russell brought us right into the concept of the hero's journey. This is where it gets really motivating. He tied it all together with Napoleon Hill's teachings, specifically the importance of having a definite of purpose. Now, for anyone not familiar, Napoleon Hill's work emphasizes the importance of having a clear, focused aim in life. Just like Bruce Lee's definite chief aim, which we'll talk about in a minute, Hill's concept is all about cutting through the noise and knowing exactly what you're working towards. For me, this hit home hard. If you don't have a definite purpose, how can you expect to stay on track when the going gets tough? Russell reminds us that we are the hero in our own story, and every hero has a journey. The hero must leave behind comfort and certainty, confront challenges, learn lessons, and emerge transformed. Today's training really hammered home that the quality of our journey depends on the clarity of our mission, our definite purpose. If we don't know where we're going to end up anywhere, and anywhere is not usually where success lives. Then we circled back to Myron Golden's mindset mastery, talking about how to be confident and how to make decisions, not just choices. This was a subtle yet powerful distinction. Myron made it clear that successful people don't just choose, they decide. Decisions have a finality to them. They cut off all other possibilities. When you decide, you commit. When you merely choose, you're leaving the door open for hesitation, for second-guessing, and for fear to creep back in. This ties directly into the last major theme Russell hammered home today, moving forward with faith, not fear. Russell brings in Napoleon Hill's perspective again, reminding us that fear causes you to drift. Now, drifting might seem harmless at first, but drifting is the silent killer of dreams. It's what happens when you let your circumstances dictate your direction. Faith, on the other hand, fosters driven purpose. Faith is about believing in the path you've set for yourself, believing in your definite chief aim, and trusting that if you put in the work, the results will follow. So what's the action step here? That's the brilliant part about this challenge. It's not just about listening to these powerful lessons and nodding along. Day 1's homework is all about aligning your mindset and setting the stage for massive success. We're tasked with reading and understanding Bruce Lee's definite chief aim. If you've never read it before, it's going to ignite a fire within you. Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial artist, he was a philosopher of life. His definite chief aim is a declaration, a promise, a set point for every thought, action, and intention. After reading and understanding that, our job is to write our own definite chief aim. This is serious business. It's the cornerstone of what we're building here over the next 30 days of the One Funnel Away Challenge. Without it, we're just tinkering, dabbling. With it, we set a target that our mind and our actions will gravitate toward. And it doesn't stop there. Russell instructs us to commit to the daily trainings, to take real, tangible action on the work. He suggests taking advantage of the live coaching sessions by signing a commitment letter, literally writing down your promise to yourself, and taping it up on your wall where you can see it every single day. Why do this? Because when distractions flood in, and they will, you need a daily reminder of why you're doing this, what you're aiming for, and who you're becoming in the process. There's something powerful about making a commitment and seeing it every morning. It's a dose of clarity and focus right when you need it most. He also advises us to add the trainings to our calendar so we never forget. Think about it. If something's not scheduled, it's not real. By putting these daily sessions on the calendar, we're making them non-negotiable. We're telling ourselves, this is important. This is time reserved for building my future. And finally, Russell mentions grabbing the I'm all in offer. This is a powerful step, not just from a marketing standpoint, but from a psychological one. By declaring that you're all in, you remove the fallback plans, the half measures, and the hesitations. You set a tone that says, this is my path, and I'm taking it all the way to the end. You're not toe dipping to see if the water's warm. You're diving in head first because you know, deep down, that the only way to truly succeed is to go all the way. So let's recap the value of today and why I rated a solid 10 out of 10. We started with Russell giving us the straight talk about focus in an age of infinite distractions. We learned from Myron Golden about the 4 levels of value and how mastery comes from continual learning. We explored the hero's journey and the importance of having a definite purpose, as championed by Napoleon Hill. We discovered the power of making decisions instead of choices, and we embraced the idea that faith propels us forward while fear keeps us drifting aimlessly. The homework is a direct extension of these lessons. By reading Bruce Lee's Definite Chief Aim, we're tapping into the wisdom of a mind that understood clarity and purpose at a profound level. By writing our own aim, we're taking a stand. No more vague goals, no more hoping for a better tomorrow. We're saying, this is what I want, this is where I'm going, and nothing can stop me. By committing fully, signing that letter, tapping it up, and scheduling our training, we're building an environment where success isn't just possible, it's inevitable. This is what day 1 is all about, setting the foundation. You can't build a skyscraper on a shaky base. You need clarity, you need purpose, and you need to insulate yourself from distractions. By understanding these principles and by taking these first steps, we're not just participants in a challenge, we're entrepreneurs in the making, heroes on our own journeys, creators of our own futures. I'm the funnel cracker, and I can't wait to keep moving forward with you on this journey. Day 1 set the bar high, and I'm stoked about what's coming next. We're going to keep pushing, keep learning, and keep implementing. If you stay with me on this, we're going to tackle each day together, break down the lessons, and make sure we're always moving with purpose, not drifting with fear. This is just the beginning. Together, let's take action, get focused, and change our lives. Get ready. Tomorrow's another step toward your definite chief aim. Let's do this.